Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Dirty Knives. Today we have a very special unboxing, something coming in from Vero Engineering. Yeah, let's take a look at this. Alright, today I'm opening up my Vero Engineering box with my Vero Nova, the Timascus clip and backspacer. Love this knife. This is a big boy. Definitely a big knife, but fun. I think that's it. I think that's all I got to get through. See if there's any receipts in there. All right, so we have something there and there. So what do we have here? Ooh, okay, so let's first take a look. We're here. Nova Mini. So here's the regular Mini, right? Oh, I got something on the desk, sorry. And here's the Mini. So let's see. There's a little different boxing on this one. We like the same kind of nice packaging. All right, here we go. So here's the knife. What do we have in here real quick? We have the card, M390 stone wash, serial number 384 on this one. Nice cloth. Anything else? Yep. I think that's everything there. So certificate of authenticity, a nice little cloth, and the packaging. All right, I'll put that to the side. No stickers, but I did reach out to them and asked if they might have some stickers for the channel. And lo and behold, they did say they did. All right, there we go. Still pretty. Not a bad, not super small. Ooh, there we go. All right, so let's feel that in hand. That feels pretty good, actually. All right, let's do left-handed. Nice. Feels pretty good. Can we do the top flip? Yeah, we can. All right, so this one's 384. This one is 286. All right, so I got one of the early ones in these guys. Let's compare the two in size. All right, so there we got Nova, the Nova regular size and the Mini. Definitely a pretty big difference. Now you can see in my hand, I've got large hands with big meaty fingers. So if this is about equivalent to an extra large hands with normal size fingers, double extra large hands with thinner, skinnier fingers. So plenty of room on this one. This is definitely a big, big hands kind of knife. Now let's see in this hand here, I still have some room. So definitely an extra large hand with big meaty fingers, maybe a double extra large hands with big meaty fingers. I mean, there's a good amount of room there. Now, it still feels pretty substantial in hand. Still feels pretty nice. We'll say, I do like that a lot. Okay. All right, so let's compare the two. A lot of similarities, right? The clip-wise, clip is definitely a little bit smaller. Screws are all around the same spots and places. Do notice that the jimping looks a little bigger here, maybe over here. Does it feel more aggressive over there? Let's feel. It definitely feels more aggressive on the bigger one, for sure. And the weight on the bigger one definitely has some bearing on its dropness. Now, I didn't put any oil in this yet, and I'll probably end up putting some skiffs in these things because I'm going to put the Timascus clip on here. We'll do that part 2, be another video, maybe following day. This is just my first experience with the smaller one. All right, so definitely weight difference. I will say I do like the big one. The big one, actually, I had a Lux, and I like that one, but it was really stretched out. That one I can control, but boy, this little one, man, that's just really, really nice. Really nice. Yeah, if you don't like super big knives, I mean, there's times I just love carrying that thing. Don't get me wrong. But this is really nice. Wow. I really dig this one a lot. Okay, very cool. Very cool. It's basically just a smaller version. I normally don't do that, but this is just such a nice knife. I really enjoyed this size. So, I have a PM2, and then I have the Pair 3. I enjoy that. That's kind of like doing the larger and the smaller version of them. So, there you go. Okay, everything's taken care of. Nothing sharp, nothing sticking out. Like nice milled clip right there. Not sharp there at all. Smooth there. Definitely, let's look at the inside. A lot of weight relief. I'm going to move this out of the way so this is not distracting. But definitely some nice, what do we have? Weight relief over here. What about on this side? Oh yeah, that's all weight relief. I was looking at it, I don't see a whole bunch of milling, but the whole thing is milled out. That's what really gives it nice weight. So center of the blade is going to be about right there. Pretty close to being balanced. And that's what it does feel pretty balanced. You can definitely see right there, 384. Vero on top there. Is there anything typically, does this say? I thought it says M390 somewhere on here. Maybe it doesn't say it on there, but I know it's on the card. Is it on the inside anywhere? No. All right. I do like it. I do like it a lot. It feels really, really comfortable in hand for sure. Yeah, very nice. All right, so it's pretty well tuned so far. Not difficult. Definitely got a nice reverse flick and can use the fuller. This is really, to me, a fuller, not a thumb indent. I don't know what people want to call it. Is it dead nut centered? Ooh, might it be a little off to the right? Let's see. Okay. It's in nice and solid. No pivot lash. Let's listen to that detent. Okay, let's aim it toward the microphone. Nice and clickety. Any detent lash? No? That's nice. All right. Nice drop shut. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Okay. All right, so we've got a nice little swedge. Very similar over here, which has the same swedge, right? But it's a decorative, but it could be sort of functional too, because that's what a swedge does. This is a stone-washed blade, which I like because it allows you to use it, and that's what my goal was for this knife, to be a user. Even though I'm going to be kind of pimping it out a little bit, right? I still like to have it as a user knife. I do like the front flipper. That works really well. It's a little easier to catch, especially when it's a little short like that, so easier to work. I mean, don't get me wrong. Over here, I can still work this one pretty well, right? I can still do that, but it is a much bigger blade for sure. But man, it just feels robust when you need a robust knife. This feels like just a really nice small EDC size. I like that. I like that a lot. I think that's cool. All right, so let's do a little zoom in. Let's take a look at the knife and kind of compare close up. And so here we have the blade, very similar to the other blade, just smaller. Beautiful stone wash. Let's see, how sharp is that edge? Pretty sharp. Okay, still have a sharpening choil. Love the captive pivot right there. Nice and chamfered there, and around the corners, which makes it very comfortable. It does have a little bit of a contour, right? So for sure, that makes it a little more comfortable in hand. No sharp edges anywhere around there, and I find that very helpful, right? That's really nice. Rounded over here. No sharp edges here. That's really comfortable. In the back, there's no sharp edges. Giant mouse kills it for me all the time. I so want to find a giant mouse that has no sharp corners. That would just be my goal. Find one that I really, really like and is comfortable. Ergonomics is such a big deal. You gotta fix your ergonomics. You can't mess around with that. People will love a knife unless they just have it as a safe queen that they'll never carry. After a while, those little things, people just stop carrying. They do. And I've noticed knives that have that sort of a evergreen kind of status, you know, like the Pair 2, the Pair 3, sorry, the PM2. Knives like that, a lot of the Veros, they all have that really nice comfort level. The ergonomics works really well. All right, so it is a frame lock. We've got a steel bar insert, beautiful access to the lock bar. You can see that nice cutout both sides. It's not a really stiff lock bar, so it's easy to get to. So when I get in here, I have good access to get in there. Lockup, you can see, is engaged around good 20%, 15, 20%, I'm going to guess. Steel bar insert. You can see that. You can get that. Yeah, a little over travel stop right there. Looks like all T8s all the way around. Hidden hardware over here. The hardware is going to be on the inside. It's actually over here going all the way through. So that's cool. It has a back spacer with a little lanyard hole. So you lanyard folks, rejoice. Again, milling on the inside is fantastic. This whole side is milled. Like, you would think it's flat, but it's been milled. If you don't look at the edge, you can see that, right? So that gives it just really nice weight relief. The jimping here is functional. It's not quite as aggressive as the other one, but some people might favor that. But when I push down, I do get locked in. So it works. It's not overly aggressive. If you want overly aggressive, you probably are going to go with something bigger like this. And this is really aggressive jimping. And to me, this is like a knife that you would wear with a glove, right? So if we were to put the two blades together, you can definitely see this difference in size. Both stone washed. I think that's really nice. And let's look at the other side here. Again, you can definitely see the size difference. I mean, still a very functional blade, right? We're going to do measurements once we do do a full review of the knife and everything. So there you go. And there's the handle. Definitely see that as well. So anyways, I like it. I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to do a little quick money shot here. So let's get a nice shot here for the video. There you go. We'll do a back shot so you guys can see it overall. I think it's a nice knife. I like it. I really do like it. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and I've got a piece of paper. I figure I might as well do a little cut test. This is a factory edge, so it cuts. It's not super sharp, which is not surprising, but you know, it's never excited when it's not crazy sharp out of the box. So let's just see what our angle is real quick. That's much better. Much better. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to get another piece of paper here. Yeah. Just needed a little stropping. I think that made it so much better. I'll put that away. All right. Very cool. Very cool. All right. So a very nice little knife, man. I got to tell you, I probably fast forwarded through all of that stropping. I don't like to. It's just probably boring to most of you guys. All right. So hey, that's the Vero Engineering, the Mini Nova. Nice little knife. All right. I think we're going to do part 2. Look for the video tomorrow. I'll try to maybe do it the next day, but I'm going to install some skiffs and then probably put on that Timascus spacer and clip. Hey, if you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, or informative, would you please consider hitting that like button down below? And if you've already hit that like button, please consider hitting the subscribe button. Subscribing and liking the channel really helps me out, allows me to produce more content, do more things, ultimately do more things for you guys. So thank you to everyone who watches the videos, who likes the content, who enjoys the live streams, who comments, who's part of the community. Thank you. Really do appreciate you. And a big shout out to my channel members. I sure do appreciate you. I do 2 special things for them because, well, quite frankly, they do a lot of special things for me. One, their generosity allows me to continue to do things way sooner than I ever thought I could. Honestly, you do. The other thing is you encourage me. You're like my workout buddies. I don't do this full time. I'm part-time. And so you guys really do encourage me. There's times I would not. I just wouldn't. But you guys keep me going. And I appreciate that. Sincerely, I do. And other things, you really encourage me even through tough times. So I just wanted to let you know that. So 2 things I do. I do a once a month members exclusive giveaway. Usually it's a little nicer than just a budget knife. Though I try to do a budget banger giveaway every week. I try to make sure the members have something a little nicer. Sometimes a lot nicer. The other thing I do is brand new channel members. I want to make sure, as long as you're currently a channel member, I'd love to send you a channel sticker, a little thank you note. So email me with your name and address, and I'd love to mail you that. That also includes anybody who's been a member all along and is currently a member, or anyone who was a member and became a member again, and you've never asked me for a sticker, gotten a sticker, email me as well. Love to mail you that sticker and a little thank you card, or thank you note, actually. All right. If you haven't already, check me out over on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching today. Have a great day and a great week.